What is going on, everybody? I'm finally back with another video. I know it's been about 5 days. I do apologize for that. I've been pretty busy as of late, but from this day forward, I'm going to be posting a ton more videos. You're going to see 1 to 2 videos from me a day from here on out for a while, unless something major comes up, but I don't think that's going to be the case. And you guys can see I simmed the rest of the regular season. I want to get this association series done. I don't want to rush it. I don't want to just leave you guys hanging and jump right into MyGm for next generation. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to start posting the association once to twice a day. I know usually you guys see it twice a week. You may end up seeing it twice a day from here on out because I want to get it done. If we end up making it to the second round and say we play 11 playoff games, that's 11 videos. So with next generation out in 1 week, obviously that gives me 6 days to post videos. So if I play 11 games, that's going to be 2 videos a day. Well, it'd be about like 1.9, but you guys get my point. So you guys see me going through the awards. We saw LeBron James won MVP, not really a surprise. We saw the Blazers finish second place in the Western Conference, which is a bit of a surprise, but they are a great young team. We see Eric Bledsoe, he was most improved player. He was also on the first team, all first team defensive team. And that doesn't surprise me because in real life, Eric Bledsoe, he's finally getting his chance to play. He was backing up Chris Paul for a while, but now that he is starting, he is making some noise, putting up some great stats. And you see who I drew in the first round.
For some, success is measured by progress. One step, then another. The journey is hard, but holds its own rewards. For others, only the destination counts. Only one measure of achievement truly matters. Indeed, history is written by the winners. The story continues. The NBA playoffs, round 1.
So as you guys can see, we drew the Oklahoma City Thunder in the first round. They are the 3rd seed. We'll take a look at the starting lineups. We see Ricky Rubio close to averaging a double-double. We see Kevin Martin close to 20 points per game. Then we got Pekovic down low at the center spot, averaging 14 and 9 rebounds per game. So he's definitely a solid big man. And then we got Evan Turner, who I traded for, averaging 14 and 7. And then of course we have Kevin Love, Mr. Double-Double himself. Then we take a look at the Thunder lineup. You know who they got. They got Westbrook, they got Lamb, they got Perkins at the center spot, who doesn't really do much. He's kind of more of an enforcer. But then it's a 3 and 4. They got Serge Ibaka, and then Mr. Kevin Durant, obviously one of the best players in the league. He did lead the league in scoring for my 2K Association Series. So this is probably going to be a very high scoring series, probably close to 120 points per game for each team. I know that sounds ridiculous, but we are the 2nd and 3rd highest scoring teams in the league, right there with the Golden State Warriors, and then the Los Angeles Clippers weren't very far behind. So I want to talk about a few things in this video. I know I've been gone for a while. Like I was saying at the beginning of the video, I want to start posting a ton more content, especially when next generation comes out. I know with current generation, I started a My Player, but I kind of got away from it. 2K14, it was fun on the current generation, but at the same time, next generation has so many more improvements and so much stuff being added. It's just kind of a waiting game for that. So it's kind of like you're renting 2K14 for current generation. I did tell you guys I am getting the Xbox One. I am going on release day, getting there pretty early. Like I said, let me know if you guys want to see some videos from me while I'm waiting in line. I know I went there the other day. Best Buy had about 11 people there. Walmart only had 3, and that was at like 8 o'clock. So I'm thinking if I get there pretty early, I do have a good chance of getting it. I don't care what time I have to get there, as long as I get the next generation console. I know it sounds pretty crazy. I've actually never gone to a midnight release before or anything like that, but next generation, obviously very important, because if I don't get it tomorrow, we'll probably be waiting a few weeks, and that means you guys will be waiting a few weeks, and that's definitely not what I want. So next generation, I have to get it the day it comes out, and it just looks so good. 2K14 just looks absolutely amazing. They're adding so many features, like I was saying. It's just going to be a ton of fun. I'm so excited to play it. When 2K14 came out, I was excited to get it, but with next generation, it's just a whole different level of excitement. Probably going to run you guys through a few things on what I'm going to do. I know I said I was going to decide on what position I was going to be for my player, my career, whatever you want to call it. But the thing is, I was a post player with current generation, and as you guys knew, there was some problems like me not getting the ball enough, or sometimes like the rebounding's off. And the rebounding's off just because that's how it is in 2K. It's not too big of a problem, but at the same time, because how many times do you see me get 15 rebounds with Kevin Love? Pretty much never happens. And in real life, he's been averaging like 25 and 15. I don't think I've ever gotten 15 rebounds with him once. I don't think I've really ever gotten 15 rebounds with a player before. I know when I used to play my team a couple weeks ago, I still obviously do play it, but the video I posted with Wilt Chamberlain, people were like, how do you only get 3 rebounds? And that's just kind of the way 2K is. The rebounds really get spread out. You see Evan Turner averaging close to 8 rebounds for me, and Kevin Love averages about 10, Pekovic about 9. Probably should be higher than that. Another reason why the rebounds aren't as high as they should be is teams shoot such high percentages, so that kind of takes away from the rebounding factor too. But like I was saying, I'm going to be doing my player. I was doing a post player. You guys saw a few videos from that. I know I kind of stopped doing it. It's just because I wanted to wait till next generation. Kind of took a lot of time, and I don't know, I could have maybe got through a season, but at the same time, with all the new features coming out for next gen, I just kind of wanted to put it aside for now and wait for it. And I know I was letting you guys vote for what position I was going to be, but I think I'm definitely going to be a guard, because like I was saying, sometimes you don't get the ball in the post, sometimes you have problems rebounding, and it can just be pretty annoying. So I think I'm going to be a guard, and whatever team I end up on, that's what I'm probably going to be doing. What type of guard I'm going to be, I'm not really sure. I'm going to go back and read all the comments and kind of look at if you guys are saying being like a combo guard or athletic or a three-point shooter. Right now, I'd probably say I'm going to pick a taller point guard. Probably go kind of like Pete Maravich, just kind of a really flashy player, make him about 6'4", 6'5", so he can play point or the shooting guard. And then I'm going to make him probably a great mid-range shooter, an average three-point shooter, and pretty good at going to the hoop, but I want to make him really crafty like Pistol Pete was. So you guys are going to see me make a bigger point guard, pretty crafty player, and more of an offensive sided player. I know before I was saying I didn't want to score a ton of points, but if I make him like Pete Maravich, you're going to see me taking a bunch of shots, especially a bunch of mid-range off the pick and roll, and I think that'll be pretty entertaining to watch. I may change it. If you guys want to comment down below what type of player you want to see me be, feel free to comment. I'm always open to suggestions. It's not just about me. I want to give you guys what you want to see. And then I'm also going to be doing my team. And what I'm going to be doing with my team, I know in 2K13, I kind of stacked my team with gold legends. In 2K14, I did the challenges. I think with next generation, I am going to do some challenges, but I really want to make it to the first seed. And what I want to do is, I want to make a team of my favorite players. So if I have a bunch of bronze and silver players and I'm playing stacked gold teams, I don't care. That's how I'm going to play it. I don't care if I'm like 50 and 50 after 100 games. I'm going to get my favorite players. So some of the players, probably my starting lineup would be somewhere around Pete Maravich at the point guard. You guys know I love Pistol Pete. At the shooting guard, I'd probably have Paul Pierce. At the small forward, I'd probably have Gordon Hayward, who's probably my favorite current player in the NBA. The power forward or center, probably have Tim Duncan and Kevin Love, players like that. Coming off the bench, I'd have guys like JJ Redick, Caron Butler, Jamal Crawford, players like that. I want to get players I like on the team. Obviously, I'm going to add some legends in the mix too. But if I get a player like Sean Kemp or something, I probably won't use them, because I want to use players I like and not just players everyone else uses or players that put me in the best position to win. I think it'll be more fun playing with a lesser rating team too. So if I go ahead and I have to play Dominique Wilkins and Michael Jordan and Allen Iverson, and my starting front court, or back court I should say, is Gordon Hayward, Pete Maravich, or Paul Pierce, that's just going to be the way it is. I think it'll be more entertaining that way and a lot more challenging. And with 2K13, I didn't start posting videos till July, so I had about 4 months of gameplay to show you guys. This will have a full year until 2K15 comes out, so it should be pretty fun. So that covers my team, that covers my player, and then we're gonna have my GM. I know my first association video, it has about 11,000 views and close to like 200 comments, and all the comments are people suggesting what team I should be for next generation. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go back and read all those comments, and the top 3 teams picked, I'm gonna choose one of those teams. So you guys can also comment down below right here what team you want to see me be for next generation. The only teams I say I'm not going to be is if other big YouTube commentators are doing them. Really the only person I know that does associations or MyGm, whatever they're going to call it. They're calling it MyGm now. So I was thinking about doing the Boston Celtics for Next Generation, obviously being a Celtics fan. But I know Straight Out of Boston, who is a lot bigger YouTuber than me, is doing the Boston Celtics. So I'm not going to go ahead and pick the same team as him. I know with the T-Wolves, nobody was doing them. I know there was like the Golden State Warriors out there, Houston Rockets, teams like that. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to find the top 3 comments, and I'm going to pick one of those teams. And if one of those teams is, say, the Celtics, I'll go ahead and pick another team. So I'm going to take 3 unique teams that you guys voted for and pick those teams. And that's going to kind of cover what is going to be going on for Next Generation. I'm going to be posting a ton of content like I was saying. You guys saw me in the background playing the Oklahoma City Thunder. It was very high scoring at first. We were going back and forth. But in the second half, things started to slip away. And I don't think I'm really going to be able to run and gun and outscore them like I was trying to do in Game 1. I think we kind of need those big double-double games from Kevin Love and Pekovic. So next game, I'm really going to start working it inside. I want this association series to go a bit longer. So hopefully we can pull out some W's. But you know what? If I get swept, that's just going to be the way it is. That's the way the series will end. But I think we'll be able to get a couple W's. I know we got blown out, but I am feeling confident after how we played in the first half. So until next time, guys, which may be in a few hours, I'm going to go ahead and edit that video right now. This Game 1 was pretty good. We did get blown out, but we should come back. Thanks for watching this video. Comment down below on a bunch of things, what I was talking about. Please drop a like in this video if you watched it this far. And if you're new, please hit subscribe. You'll be seeing a ton of content from me. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Peace.